I like that interaction because this. And if you're wrong, no one cares. And if they say you're wrong, they're not because you're sitting in winners finals and they're not.
That's true. Okay, everyone in chat wouldn't be in winners finals. I know Gray wouldn't be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But, yeah, Boomerang, I would have done that. I would have done that too. You know, I would have done that too. You know, I would have done that too. Easy 54%.
That's
actually,
crazy.
That's, really
That's actually crazy.
yeah.
That is a huge combo to start, and we are back with the CRB Skyward Hero Classic. It's every week, man.
I mean, if you pick Wisconsin Smash on a Thursday night, this is what you will be watching. You will be watching fucking Palutena and or can I swear?
Just keep it mild.
Okay, keep it mild. Okay.
We're chilling. Oh, Tamo. Sorry.
No.
Nah, you got cooked.
We're 91.
What are you doing messing around with Psycho? You're not. You're yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean?
You didn't fall. You were asleep.
Yeah, my up smash is a stick. Yours is like a giant round circle.
These guys are playing, and we're yelling across them.
Yeah. I mean, they played like a million times. Like, if they're playing without distractions. I love these two players.
It's still winter semis, and we're like yelling across the.
Yeah.
The only thing separating us and Spencer that are yelling at each other is a wall, and then these dudes playing. Crazy work from us. I also missed Danilo.
I missed Danilo.
What happened? I don't know. But it is a two-stock game.
Actually, I think he's in Oshkosh. I saw in like the chat he was in Oshkosh for like working and stuff. So you know, hopefully he goes to the locals there.
He'd farm.
Fine. Actually, okay, back to the game.
Yeah.
Very neutral heavy at the moment.
It's more so, yeah. CRB trying to figure out how to get in on all of these projectiles. Here, Skyward Hero playing a little bit more campy than maybe normal. Feels that way at least. But CRB's been doing a good job of punishing Skyward's air dodges and over-aggressive options. Ooh, man, I love his teleport cancels. I'll say it every time I watch him play, but his teleport cancels are awesome. I was totally expecting a turnaround grab in that moment.
I love the teleport cancels because, like, here's the thing about Link is, like, it's a character that once he gets into a position, he's just going to press the button over and over and over. And how do you get in on that? That's, like, the hardest thing about Link is trying to get in on this character. And then when you do get in on this character, you have to deal with, like, Nair and all that. But then there's Palutena, just teleport cancels and immediately with the back air. And that back air, even if you, like, hit a Nair or if Skyward Hero hits a Nair, you know, that back air just doesn't care. And, like, I feel like that's a really good in, but then you're at ledge against Link, and it's like, this character at ledge is just absurd. Like,
yeah.
ooh, great.
Wow. Falling out of the up B, but it does not matter. The up throw is going to take the stock. CRB had to work so hard to get back to stage, first on the left and then on the right, and then getting in and then just getting grabbed and losing. It's tough. Oh, no.
Definitely gonna have to stop this. And like, this is like a snowball character to like Palutena. We have to play like very fair. Like it's a very fair character.
Yeah, Link has his stuff and you know what he wants and what he's gonna go for, and CRB is struggling to find any straight hit to get this last stock. Trying to go for like a forward throw. You got finally an errant aggressive option from Skyward Hero is gonna get a grab for CRB and make this even stocks, but far from even percents. We are one little combo away from CRB getting down a game, but this stock getting worse for wear now that Palutena is getting a little bit more of these combos.
And you saw that off one there, like the game's back to even. And like that's the benefit about Palutena as well. Like, you know, you get your Nair.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good. Skyward Hero fading back to the middle of the stage, waiting for CRB to teleport cancel and then punishing accordingly. Great stuff from Skyward Hero.
And that's just stuff you know from like playing this version like 20 million times.
Yeah, that is exactly. That is, couldn't have been put better. That is only something you know because Skyward Hero watched the CRB teleport cancel in on so many of those, but he was ready for it. Good defensive option, great stuff. And let's, I think we're gonna go back to PS2 for game 2.
Nope, small battlefield.
Yeah, what am I thinking? Why would you take Skyward Hero?
Actually, I like the small battlefield today from CRB. Like, you know, you give Link a lot less space to like, you know, set up his combos. I mean, not his combos, to set up his projectile game, all that. And also, like, you know, as I said, those teleport cancels are going to be a lot easier to catch Link on the way.
I wonder if CRB is going to opt for a lot more double jumps to get around Boomerang, but he's been getting punished for those a lot.
It's kind of like a weird game we have to play where, like, you know, do I want to double jump or do I want to and all that.
And then without the double, oh my gosh, he's got stuck between a bomb and a Boomerang in that one. And not going to ledge 2 times in a row, and now getting punished, almost losing his stock. Didn't get the teleport cancel there, but little cheeky fair, and now no bomb for Skyward Hero. Still no stocks have been taken. CRB on the ledge, going for the back here, doesn't quite get it to land. No bomb hit, man, I thought that was close. Maybe air dodged around, didn't quite see. And both just trying to poke. Boomerang on the way back. Explosive Flame will take that first stock off the top for CRB. Teleport cancels down, waiting for that invincibility to fade. Now trying to get away.
Okay, I don't know if someone in chat can answer this, but like, you know how fire destroys Link bomb? If it blows up with fire, does it do more damage or does it like hit Link more or something? Because that's like, I never expect explosive flame to kill like ever. So, and I saw him die like at 120% pretty early.
I think it was a matter of him being higher in the blast zone and Palutena having the amount of rage that she did. It was just probably a combination of those two things.
Fair.
Okay, yep. Ooh, I love the back hit on that Nair, giving CRB a huge advantage, man. Yep, good hit on that up air. One more, no sir, but big punish incoming, not quite, but... Ooh, yep. No, what? CRB's
oh my god.
Skyward Hero, my goodness. I panicked 4 different times in that.
Yeah, I messed that up. I messed that up like 4 different times.
Man, dude, the poise to not die in that situation. I can't believe that recovery. Incredible.
And he's still alive. Like, you know, it's down a whole stock, but like, you know, you're still alive.
Yeah, like just honestly, holding on to that stock for just a little bit longer, it sucks that he wasn't able to take any of CRB's stocks. And it would have been way cooler if he did, but it was still one of the better recoveries I've seen in a while.
That's the second time I've seen it. Is it? Out of that.
I don't know. It feels impossible. Why are you landing with down here so often?
And, you know, this is, I guess, one of the main benefits about Palutena in this matchup is that I've noticed a lot. CRB has been forcing Skyward Hero to recover high, or he's been in positions where he can only recover high. And what does Palutena love to beat up about characters is trying to land on top of her. Like this character has Nair, up air, back air.
There you go.
For example, like that. If you're on top of Palutena, you're in danger.
And I feel like the small battlefield, like, the small battlefield had to be a part of that. Like, there's just less space. There's not enough time to. There's not as much place to move around or run away for Skyward Hero, and that was an absolute walloping of a game 2.
Yeah, like very different from game 1. Where I felt like, you know, Skyward Hero was so comfortable in what he was doing, and now, like, you know, shrink this stage. Now Palutena is doing what she wants to do.
Yeah, and if I'm remembering, if history will repeat itself, I believe Hollow Bastion is going to be the next pick.
Nope, PS2 left open.
Whatever.
It's the best game he's ever answered.
I don't know why you would let him go back to PS2.
Maybe figure something out in that matchup. Maybe, you know, maybe it wasn't the small battlefield. Maybe like, oh, now I'm noticing a little character have it that I don't care what stage I'm on. You know, I'm probably gonna like trying to exploit that. But let's see how Skyward Hero reacts.
And CRB does that a lot. Like I'll ask him about a stage pick, and like I'll be talking to someone while watching CRB play, and they'll be like, this isn't a great stage for Palutena, or it's a better stage for whatever opponent. But then I'll ask CRB about it afterward, and he's like, yeah, well, I noticed he was doing this on this stage, and it didn't really matter to me whether what's the stage. It was more so like the habit. And like, exactly what you were saying. It was right. And yes, CRB is eating apple slices because it's good to be healthy, and you should be eating all of your apple slices. And that they do taste good.
Yeah.
Nice combo.
Don't forget your broccoli either.
Yeah. You know what? Broccoli, not bad. Pretty good. Honestly, pretty decent.
Pretty good.
There are worse vegetables to eat.
True. But broccoli available at Culver's. Go to your Culver's. And get apple slices.
That's so real. Get yourself some broccoli at Culver's.
Yeah.
Get yourself a Butterburger and broccoli.
Hell yeah. You know, shout out to Pack Smash.
Shout out Culver's.
Yeah.
Shout out Pack Smash.
Steamed broccoli.
Yeah, see, Dentor knows it. Yeah, see, already we're seeing the difference in Skyward Hero's play. Having the bomb on the ground more often is the biggest difference from game 2 to 3.
Slightly missing on that teleport cancel, but not getting punished for it.
And having more room on the stage gives the boomerang a little bit more versatility because it just has further to travel, and CRB has to be aware of it for longer. And now taking the first stock in this game 3 is Skyward Hero. So we might just have to not come back to this stage if CRB doesn't win this game. Now with the counter, good stuff.
And that's so tricky to catch because, like, you know, you expect attack, but you never expect the immediate up B. And for how far that thing travels.
Exactly. And the tech into up B, that's just, like, those are the same inputs. I guarantee it's a buffer. You push the tech button and then you push the up B button at the same time, so you immediately input it afterward.
Also, I want to say, this, like, bomb is so impressive. Like, I kind of noticed in that recovery with the up B, you mix in the bomb there, that's another active hitbox. It makes it so hard to intercept.
And with all the shield poke, it makes, and the shield damage, it makes the up B more likely to poke the shield and hit. And then drag you off stage, and then you're dealing with Link off stage. The game plan is run away for Skyward Hero at the moment.
Yeah, because if you get touched once, this is what happens. Now you're on top of the Palutena, and now this is the danger zone.
And you wonder why they camp.
Yeah, you wonder why they camp until you get hit by like some characters, and now you're at 50%. And not only are you at 50%, but you're also like at ledge versus a character that can punish you at ledge very easily.
Now he's got the bomb, shield drop it, and Z dropping. My bad.
Great turnaround on the up B.
And this is why you don't use your opponent's items against them.
They know the item more than you.
Exactly. Just because you can Z drop and hit one back air and then recatch it, that ain't gonna be enough. There you go. Keep that bomb on the other side of the stage. Keep it away. That counter sucks, but it managed to get that stock there.
Actually, I really like the auto reticle because like those are 3 projectiles, and the thing about like boomerang and all that, it has so much priority and usually beats out other projectiles. So just send that 3. Like, the auto reticle is what's set up for that kill there. And now, you know, you're in the Palutena blender at ledge, and that down tilt is going to be so good. And now, you know, you're trying to get back on stage, but, you know, Palutena's going to be all over you. It's going to be really difficult.
Yeah, you got to stop air dodging. You air dodged once, and you took twice as much damage as you should. But never mind, you get back on stage one time, and you're able to even that percent in no time at all.
Yeah.
Still very, very even. Down to the last stock in this game 3, PS2. Boomerang, shield, good stuff. Using that shield against him.
Great catch on the landing.
Oh, wow. Yup, there you go. Greedy, greedy, greedy.
You know, you go for it 20 times, but hopefully, you know, you'll catch it by the 3rd one.
And that was such a good weight.
Yeah, that was such a good weight and such a good gamble because, like, if CRB fell out of that, Skyward Hero just dies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The bomb was on stage. You didn't have any other options. And you've been getting countered with that up B the entire game. That was the only option. It was either lose or force CRB to lose.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, incredible. I'm not doing that justice. That was the only way to win in that moment. And it was spectacular. It was calculated. It was the best option. It was awesome. Good stuff from Skyward Hero. And now, winning on PS2, going back to small battlefield, CRB's counter pick, hoping to push this to a game 5. And if the last game on small battlefield was any indicator, this will go to game 5.
Greg, no one's gonna.
Dude, Greg, you wish you could think that far ahead.
Yeah.
What did he drop?
Oh, he dropped the arrow? Yeah, the arrow. People forget that you can pick up the arrow sometimes, and like, it's such a weird projectile because it travels so fast. But like dropping it, the mechanics of it are like so much different than any other item that any other character has, like a gyro or bomb.
Yeah, and you can't see it.
It's very difficult to see.
Especially if you throw it, but that Z-drop is so smart.
Honestly, why does Link even need the bow and arrow? He can just throw it. It's that fast.
Yeah, Skyward Hero is making this look so. Yeah, that momentum is absolutely carrying into this 4th game.
I mean, you gotta play with confidence, especially how that game ended. Like, you know, it looked like you were out, and then boom, you read your opponent's soul basically. You have to have that like confidence in your own game plan.
Yeah, I mean, now switching things up, switching up the pace. CRB, that's a sign of a good player. Switching pace mid-game to match your opponent and being able to adapt to what your opponent is doing. If the pace is slow, CRB was trying to play quicker, wasn't working. No stocks have been lost yet, which is even bigger for CRB. So patient, not swinging, waiting for just the right moment. Teleport cancel through all of the shenanigans of Skyward Hero, but bomb catch forward air is going to be grabs for that first stock. But that grab, air dodge, gonna get through that death scenario. But neutral get up into the grab back throw. We are back to even. Oh,
I was gonna say like roll behind back throw, but he actually like did the smart option. He like kind of went through him when he was getting back on stage, going through the invis and then back throwing. So I was like I play a lot of lead smash. I see a lot of people roll back throw.
it's the roll behind that makes it so obvious.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the roll behind that makes it so obvious, but like, you know, it's switching stuff up, doing stuff you would never expect your like people to do. Because like, who does it? Who does that?
it's a good option. If you have a character with a killing back throw, why not just dash the ledge and then turn around and if they neutral get up, cool. If they get up attack, shield it, punish, it's the same thing. But in the meantime, these guys have been scrapping and way back to even, a little bit more in CRB's favor, catching these landings a little better at the moment for CRB. Now that back throw again, a little early to kill there. Good double jump.
Honestly, boomerang is like the scariest thing
Yes.
from this character, like at all.
Yes, it is the catalyst for everything that Skyward Hero wants to get through. The flowchart starts with boomerang.
The flow starts and ends with boomerang. If nobody got me, I know boomerang got me.
Exactly.
However, great catch on the air dodge.
Not only using the invincibility you get with that down throw and throwing out the up tilt to seal the stock. CRB, great stuff. Great options back to back. And now looking a little bit closer to that game 5 that I'm wanting and I'm hoping for. I'm fiending for it, man.
Yeah. Challenge, take a shot every time there's a game 5 CRB Skyward Hero set.
That should
Throw down.
2 shots every week, man.
2 shots every week at minimum. At minimum every week.
Middle of the stage, Skyward Hero slowing that pace, wanting to find his perfect opening. Not gonna push because he doesn't have to.
And now you kind of have the ball in your like corner where you can dictate how you want to approach. Because like Link can throw all the projectiles he wants, he's not controlling the game anymore. However, you know that up B, you know you're still up in 35% on Skyward Hero, but Link is a beefy character. 35 to him is nothing.
Yeah, and that 17 just off that F tilt alone. You gotta be so scared. You gotta be so worried about so many different options. That up B on ledge, you have so much utility with that. And Skyward Hero uses it so often. Yep, little catch with that neutral air, and then that back air, down air again. CRB does that better than most Palutenas I see. Catching that bomb, you don't get that, you don't get to throw it, but back air to back air for Skyward Hero. If you grab the bomb, you're gonna get punished for it.
Bombs in CRB's control. Ooh, preventing the recovery with the hitbox on the throwing item. And now, you know, you kind of have to scrap if you are Skyward Hero, and what this Palutena is just the better scrapper.
Oh, that bomb is in an awful situation, is in an awful spot, but the explosion from the bomb not going in his favor. CRB able to catch a jump, up air. Game 5, yet again, wouldn't have it any other way.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. I was so scared of that bomb on that platform. That was in such a good spot for Skyward Hero, just really limiting the amount of space that CRB is allowed to occupy on that ledge. Scary, scary stuff.
One of my 3 favorite things. Game 5's good item placement and Verminator in the background.
Yeah, we got -1 over Verminator.
Oh, really?
Yep. So now we have -1 in Spencer playing in top 8 loser side right now, but we got game 5 winner semis right now. Winner of this one plays my guy to my side, but we don't gotta talk about that now. We gotta talk about this hype game 5 is going to be for sure. Arrow on the ground, bomb on the ground. Skyward Hero looking for a good combo, 39% to kick off this game 5. We are going for more.
I recognize that combo. He was going for that footstool down there. I've seen him do it 1,000 times. He's done it to me. I've seen it do it to like other various great players. Like, it's always scary, because, like, when you see him do that little short hop on your shield, you're like, oh, I know what you're doing, so, but it's the confidence to go for that stuff. As, like, it strikes fear into people. But however, CRB, not being unfazed, has the Link at ledge, has Skyward Hero at ledge, and, like, you have to put the pressure on him, especially in this game 5. Like, you know, this is where you want to be putting. However, that counter, ooh.
And there's a regrab. There you go. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah. Big punish. Skyward Hero getting a little bit too aggressive. Going for that down air. I really don't like that option. I like wanting to take an early lead and bring it back closer to even, but CRB being patient, getting that down smash. Not a move you see CRB or Palutena throw out all that often.
Yeah. Probably doesn't bomb and blow up. However, bomb not on stage is on Link himself, so now it's on stage.
It's always where Link needs it to be. If you think you have a grasp on what Link wants to do with the bomb, you might be wrong. You're probably wrong.
You're probably wrong.
You don't know what he's doing with that bomb, but he knows what he's doing with that bomb. But CRB is being good and punishing each of these bomb throws. He's not punishing the bomb pull, he's punishing the downward throw of Skyward Hero with usually a nair is what we've been seeing throughout the entire set. That grab, probably gonna grab the bomb. No, goes right around it for that back air. Not even acknowledging it. Yep, and now we got 2-stock lead, counter, didn't work the first time, worked the second time, and huge combo from Skyward Hero. Not taking the stock though, great DI from CRB.
Yeah. And now CRB has all this room in the world to work with, however, that up B is gonna take out that first stock, and, you know, Skyward Hero has a, you know, hill to climb, but, you know, it's a hill I've seen him climb multiple times, especially.
Being up 1 stock on Skyward Hero has the same vibes as being up 1 stock in like a hockey game. Because like obviously you're still winning, but at any moment, Skyward Hero could just like unleash a combo and then get that stocks to even, and then you're like, damn, time's winding down and it's even. I don't want to.
CRB is doing a great job to make sure, you know, there is no recovery on that. You know, almost getting that nair. That nair would have been sent Link at such an awful angle. And now, you know, CRB kind of has, you know, a plethora of choices to make. You know, he can play aggressive, try to end it, or he can play slower. And you know what? He goes for the end.
Play slow. Exactly. It's exactly what you're waiting for. You don't need to be aggressive. Skyward Hero is the one that needed to be aggressive, but great stuff from CRB to confidently take that game 5 and move into winners finals.
Good job to CRB.
All right.
Me and CRB.